Hello, welcome to Sports Breakdown and KFCS, one of your favorite channels. So, guys, I hope you enjoy the match, and we will talk about today's game. So, we have Rahul with us. Hello, Rahul. How are you? And
Hi, Kunal.
yeah, so Rahul, just come back to 2021. There was a day where we broke the, you can say in Hindi, we say Gaba ka Ghamand. So it was, we beat Australia. There was a Rishabh Pant, and now we beat Lucknow Super Giants. Their record has been broken. Rishabh Pant is there in both the side. So Rahul, how you rate this player, Rishabh Tabartod Pant? Means Jasha already told that yeah, I will back him as a wicket-keeper batsman for T20 World Cup just before the IPL start. But now Rishabh Pant is looking quite great.
Yeah, great innings from Rishabh Pant today. Of course, winning, defeating a team away in an IPL match is not quite, won't ever compare to something like beating Australia and the Gaba. That is taking it a little bit too far. But nevertheless, this is a huge win for Delhi Capitals. Nobody chased down 160 plus against Lucknow Super Giants before, and Delhi Capitals have done it. There's a first time for everything, and Delhi Capitals, I think they really badly needed this win today to get back in contention for the playoffs, and they've done that really well. Now it makes the points table very interesting because if you see, there are now I think 5 or 6 teams. I think yeah, 6 teams on 6 points at the moment, and sorry, 5 teams are on 6 points at the moment, and you have 3 teams on 4 points. So this makes the playoffs race very interesting. I know it's a little bit early to talk about playoffs. We still have a whole month of cricket left, still lots of IPL to be played, but this is a good win for Delhi Capitals, winning away from home, uh, and defeating Lucknow Super Giants is probably one of the toughest places to chase a target, in which is Lucknow. And Fraser McGurk and Rishabh Pant, two people we were really talking about yesterday before the match, they made it look very easy. They made it look very simple. 168 in Lucknow itself is a pretty challenging target to chase, and they did it with nearly 2 overs to spare. So this should give Delhi Capitals plenty of confidence. Full marks to them. Maybe the only negative you can say in this match was that they, let 94 for 7 become 167 for 7. At that point, many people, I'm sure, even you and other Delhi Capitals fans would have thought Delhi Capitals has squandered this match. They have let LSG off the hook, but they came out and produced a brilliant run chase.
Yeah, yeah, there is a point, Rahul. But still, if we talk about the prediction wise, yesterday we are not in favor of Delhi Capital. What are the reason? No Mukesh, no Kuldeep, no news about them. Suddenly, when Kuldeep Yadav comes to the playing 11, see the difference, Rahul. See the difference how Jack Fraser McGurk come into the playing 11 and Nick Norke out of the playing 11. See the difference. So, Rahul, it is all about the difference of two players if you are including them. Mukesh Kumar, good bowling still. Yeah, he was not great with a more than 10 economy rate is really questionable, but I think it is the first game and it was a good wicket of Krunal Pandya also. That was really great bowling. So Rahul, credit to Kuldeep Yadav. He set the match for Delhi Capitals today.
Yeah, definitely. But I think more credit to the batting than the bowling because, in Lucknow pitch, you're supposed to restrict teams to 167. In fact, on the contrary, you could say 167 was too many when they had Lucknow at 94 for 7 at one point. They actually made it a lot harder for themselves by letting Lucknow get to 167. Lucknow should have been all out below 120 when they were 94 for 7. And but Fraser McGurk and Rishabh Pant batted brilliantly. I thought they did a great job to take down Krunal Pandya because last match Lucknow played at this ground. Krunal Pandya dismantled the Gujarat Titans with the 3 wicket haul. And today they took down Krunal Pandya, taking for like 35, 36 runs in his first 2 overs. They completely smashed him out at the attack.
Yeah. Okay, Rahul, I am seeing each and every IPL game as a squad for T20 World Cup means which player can be the better because IPL is the criteria now. Talking about Rishabh Pant, Rahul, means in TV, I see his weaknesses offside bowling from spinner side. He is always struggling. But today, Rahul, I think he work on his weakness quite better than the previous game. We see the six that he is hitting coming down the track to Vishnoi, and offside he make a good boundary. So Rahul, can we say that match by match, Pant is proving himself as part of wicket keeping also and batting also?
Yes, absolutely. Pant is doing very well in this IPL. He's making a huge case for himself to play in the World Cup squad. Right now, I have to say he's the front runner. I've said this in many shows before, but at the moment, Rishabh Pant is a front runner to play for India in the T20 World Cup. It has to be said because really we haven't looked too much at international cricket right now, so it has come down to this IPL, and I feel Rishabh Pant is a front runner now to play the T20 World Cup and be India's main wicket keeper.
Yeah, okay. Another comment from Alok is saying Mark Garg is another Australian blood future. Australia is bright. What a player for Australia. Yeah, of course. Means it is not a new thing for Australia. Rahul means their history is there, present and future also is very bright for Australia because their cricket culture is really great. That's why they have so many trophies. Rahul, total 30 trophies.
Absolutely. They know how to rise in the big moments. Fraser McGurk can definitely be a future player, but the good thing is in Australia, players do not get hyped up so much. Uh, Even if they've been performing in Big Bash for so many years, only after 2 or 3 seasons when they really prove themselves in the Big Bash, then they get into the Australian team. A lot of Aussies start their career very late, even at 30 years old, they make their debut for Australia. You will never see an India player having to wait till 30 years old to make a debut. You'll rarely see such a case. But Australia, they always know how to rebuild their team and find a new team for the future. Many years ago, after like Ponting, Hayden Gilchrist, and all that retired, they found their players in Stark, Hazelwood, Pat Cummins, Steve Smith, David Warner, now then Marnus Labuschagne came around. So they've been consistently finding those players who can perform for them in the future. And of course, Glenn Maxwell is one of the leading T20 players for them. Adam Zampa has been very good. These players all came up through the Big Bash League. So the players really coming through the Big Bash League are doing well for Australia. And I feel that the BBL doesn't get hyped so much compared to the IPL,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
and actually that works really well for these cricketers because they're not so much in the spotlight. They have a chance to prove themselves in an environment with less pressure, and then finally when they come into the Australian team, they are very battle hardened.
Okay. Yeah, Alok is saying that there is no fearlessness in our batsmen. Rahul, what is the reason? We have
I,
Hitman,
I
we have
think
yeah.
I think Rohit Sharma has spoken about it once, and I think in this one he's correct. Is that Indian batsmen are too obsessed with the number of runs they score. Okay, they're interested. They think about scoring half century. I should score century. We should make a certain landmark. So you should not think about milestones in the T20 format. At least in the context of a T20 format, of course, you need to score runs. Uh, that's one thing. But in a T20 format, you need to think about your strike rate too. You need to say like after 10 balls, you need to look to attack. At least you shouldn't take more than 10 balls to settle down in an innings. After that, you need to try and attack. You need to find boundaries at regular intervals. You need to be able to do this in a T20 format, and some players have to take on the role of being fearless, where they try to hit from ball one. That you need those kind of players to be in your team.
Okay. Krishna, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, Kunal bhai.
Okay, so Krishna, how was the match and what happened to Lucknow Super Giants? Not being able
Yeah,
to
yesterday
defend
I
both
only told
sides.
Kunal bhai that I'm giving 30% to DC. So the 30% DC would like utilize to 90% Kunal bhai. So
But
I
me and
told that
Rahul
in game.
going against DC, the problem was we don't know about Kuldeep Yadav, we don't know about Mukesh, whether he is coming or
No,
not.
I said that if these bowlers are playing, then DC can win it. So in the in other podcast also I heard that if these players are playing, then I feel DC can win it. So because these are experienced players, they have played for India, they have experience, and especially Kuldeep Yadav, who is known player in Lucknow, who has great record in Lucknow. It is his home ground, so and he bowled the same way as his local boy. He bowled the same way, and he took 3 4 wickets. So uh, I feel that was a turning point. I feel when Kuldeep took 3 4 wickets and Killjoy finally he proved his track record, but others couldn't bat with him till the end, and they also get out early. So and Devdutt Padikkal is the biggest failure in their batting lineup. That's why RR also released him because when he was there, he was struggling with the bat, and you can see how LSG is struggling with the bat. Kunal Bhai. So Devdutt Padikkal is the biggest failure in their batting unit. I feel so. I feel DC bowlers bowled well when they won when LSG was 97 for 6 or 7. Then after that, Ayush Baduni played a savior now, but their bowlers couldn't kept means their bowlers were not tipping away with wickets, especially Krunal Pandya who took 3 4 wickets in that GT game. He couldn't take wicket again. Like he was smacked by runs by Jake Figure Mug. So I think Lucknow bowling was also not today that great, and uh, I feel that was not that Lucknow who defended 160 target. It didn't look like that Lucknow, but DC batted well, and especially Warner also was struggling. He got injured in the hand. Then I think then he got out early. That unlucky dismissal. Still, DC comfortably chased it because of Jack Government and Rishabh Pant innings. And this is the balance unit I feel for DCI in upcoming games. I feel Kunal Bhai. So in if you have to win in the given day, you can perform and win it. So that DC showed today that you can win in any ground. Means you can chase 160 plus target also against Lucknow. It is not impossible that you can't chase just because the record is saying you can chase also. That DC batters showed today.
Okay, coming to Shri. Shri, how are you?
Yeah, doing
Can you
good.
hear me?
Yeah, in fact. Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
can you hear
So
me?
Shri, record is always meant to be. Yes, yes, I am hearing you. Yeah. Okay. So Shri, record is always meant to be broken. So finally, record is broken by Delhi Capitals. Now Delhi Capitals is the only team who beat Lucknow Super Giants even after making 160 plus. So your comments on that?
Yeah, not only making 160 plus, Fortress Gaba was breached. Sorry, not Gaba, not Gaba. Lucknow. Yeah, like
Yeah.
just like that. Almost like yeah. Uh, in fact, it's I think the first breach Fortress Sekana as of now. Yeah, in this season. Yeah. And
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
one interesting thing is they were playing fearless. I mean McGurk and
Yeah.
Rishabh Pant, they were playing their style. Rishabh not get into a shell also. That is another important thing.
Okay, okay. Coming to Rishabh Pant, I have seen so many keeper. Shri, you see any other keeper apart from Rishabh Pant? You will confident that yes, select him in a T20 World Cup as of now.
As of now, only Rishabh Pant. And if you want a backup keeper, go with Sanju Samson, not with KL Rahul. Because KL Rahul's strike rate has been an issue. Times is an issue, and his strike rate was also an issue in T20 cricket. Only time his form was in T20 cricket was good when the first half of the IPL was in Maharashtra in 2022. That time his form. That time his form was good, and that is why he got the nod in 2022. But he's not making expectations meet. 2021 in UAE, 2022 in Australia, he didn't make expectations meet. KL Rahul. I know India will reach the playoffs at least in 2022, but that wasn't enough.
Okay, okay. Coming to Rahul, he will tell better about KL Rahul. So Rahul, tell me how you see KL Rahul today. You like the innings, or you think it should be more better?
Well, 39 of 22 is decent on Lucknow pitch. All right, so you can't really fall too much on that. But we all know what KL Rahul does in T20 World Cups. So it's irrelevant what he does in an IPL match. Certain players, you don't look at their performance in an IPL match because you know KL Rahul has had a history of failing the team when they need him the most. He in 2021 he finished with the orange cap. I mean, I think he came close to finishing with the orange cap in the IPL. I think second place. He was the second highest run getter, but his team didn't reach the playoffs. Okay, and then T20 World Cup, he failed miserably. Only scored against Afghanistan, Namibia, and Scotland. After we lost terribly to India and Pakistan, sorry, Pakistan and New Zealand, and KL Rahul failed in those matches, of course. Then 2022 again stat padded in the IPL. Okay, he's an IPL stat padder. That is the reality. He's an IPL stat padder, an
Orange cap
IPL
holder.
bully. Yes, he's. We say Harshal Patel is Purple Patel. I think we need to say something for KL Rahul. He's Orange Rahul. Okay, that's what he is. He is KL Rahul is Orange Rahul. So anyway, this Orange Rahul came in T20 World Cup again in 2022. Again, as usual, he failed against Pakistan, failed against South Africa, the two toughest teams in the group, and then he scored against Bangladesh. Okay, that match alone, he played well. And you can say we won that match because of him, not just the half century, but also that direct hit run out of Litan Das when Litan Das was going well for Bangladesh. Those that match you can say we won because of KL Rahul, but then again he failed against Netherlands. He failed against Zimbabwe. Even Minnows also he didn't. Sorry, he scored against Zimbabwe too. Let me not forget another minnow he bashed. So he failed only against Netherlands. So he did minnow bashing very well in T20 World Cup. But come the semis against England, again failed free wicket in the semi final. So against every time he saw a tough opponent, he became a free wicket. For the opponents. We might as well have had a playing 10 and not a playing 11 in those games. So this is the reality of KL Rahul, IPL bully and minnow basher. These two things are synonymous with the KL Rahul.
Okay, Rahul. When I see the wicketkeeper option for T20 World Cup, I
And Mr. Cricket Lover has also added one more tag which we need to for KL Rahul, which is very appropriate: choker in crunch
crunch
situation.
situation.
Uh,
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
not forget 66 of 107 in last year's World Cup
Only
final with
one boundary. That is
one boundary. One boundary in 107 balls won't even be acceptable in a test match these days. KL Rahul did it in a one day match and in a match like the World Cup final.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Okay, Rahul, when I see the wicket keeping option, I think as of now, Jitesh and Rishabh Pant is a front runner because in India, what we need, Rahul, again, we need a number four or number five wicket keeper batting option because top three is fully packed. You can't put top anyone you can disturb in top three. So, Rahul, don't you think that Jitesh and Rishabh Pant is almost confirmed because no other batsman is performing on that number five, six, seven?
Yeah, I think Rishabh Pant and Jitesh Sharma should be the options for India in the T20 World Cup. These are, I think, our best options right now, and we are very close to T20 World Cup selection. We shouldn't. We're not too far away from it. It's time to commit to these two right now. Even Sanju Samson, I feel he may not perform well in crucial situations. He could be another what to say KL Rahul if we select him. Seeing the
And
way he
another
has
issue is number three
even
bats. Problem is also top order.
absolutely. And with Sanju Samson, you have to say, when it comes to T20 cricket, he has not even done the stat padding that KL Rahul does. He's not even done stat padding or minnow bashing either, and that too in irrelevant bilateral series. So even um, there for India, he has not performed well. He is one level less than KL Rahul. He's a mini KL Rahul. He has stat padded in the
Okay.
IPL, but not for India. So we can't select a mini KL Rahul for T20 World Cup. We have to go with the Rishabh Pant and Jitesh Sharma. Jitesh Sharma actually looked very impressive in the few T20 matches that he has played for India during the series with Australia, the one after the ODI World Cup finished. I don't know how many people paid attention to that one, and then also against Afghanistan recently in that series. And I think in South Africa also he was pretty decent in one game. So I think he's a very good pick, the right player to be a backup wicket keeper for Rishabh Pant in the T20 World Cup.
Okay, okay, okay. In counter your comments, Shri, you are going in favor of Sanju Samson, so you want to counter Rahul.
Uh,
Any
the
comments?
second, uh, the second option, because seeing the form currently, sorry, my camera is off for some issue. But anyway, I would say that yeah, the second option is. Sanju because he's in form. Jitesh Sharma, you will have to see the second half whether he'll have to save his pride. He can save his pride by. I know Punjab may not go into the playoffs. There in that too, they're in eighth position. So what I can say Jitesh has to restore his pride. To save his pride, at least he has to score two or three or four half centuries. Then only he can save his pride a little bit, or to score a quick fire 40 or quick fire 50. Only that can help him.
Okay, okay. So cricket lover is saying Rahul that being an Indian fan and RCB fan is not easy. Cricket lover add DC
Well,
also and PBKS
okay.
also.
Thankfully, I'm not an RCB fan, although they're my second favorite team. But thankfully, my first favorite team is Chennai Super Kings, who has been winning titles frequently enough, and in fact, across all the sports that I follow, Chennai Super Kings has is the only team that has given me some joy in recent times. I mean,
And a management of Chennai Super Kings is also 100% better than
yeah,
RCB.
yes, absolutely. They're the only ones in recent times who have given me some kind of joy. I mean, with two IPL trophies in the last three seasons. Yeah, if you're an Indian fan or an RCB fan, yeah, I can feel the pain because apart from when RCB plays against CSK, I support them. I support RCB in every match that they play, except if they're playing CSK. And I know it's not easy being an RCB fan, and of course, being an Indian fan. 10 years without an ICC tournament, who would have thought? 11 years. It's going to be 11 years by the time June comes around, and I think by the time June ends, we'll have to extend it to 12 years, even without an ICC trophy. Yeah, being an Indian fan, not easy. And the thing with the Team India is, I think what's even worse with Team India and with RCB, one parallel is they don't look like they're going to win a trophy anytime soon. That is the reality. Team India, they might win one if the next time we host an ICC event. Probably that'll come in 2026. But we have to see. We couldn't even win a home World Cup in the ODI format. What are our chances of winning one in T20 format? That is the problem with Team India. And the other thing is, will we go about preparing for ICC events with the sincerity? Because the way, and I want to come to the talk about the Indian team in particular, but the way the uh, team selection is going on, it's like we have a separate team for ICC events and then a separate team for bilateral series. So this raises two questions. The guys that want to play at the ICC events, they're not winning the trophies. Also, they're not playing any cricket outside ICC events. But when they play in ICC events, they're not able to win India the trophy, in spite of saying that they're staying fresh for these events. They're doing workload management. Then they should be going and winning these trophies. If this is, if they're skipping everything else just to prioritize these, they're just going from World Cup to World Cup and bypassing all other white ball cricket. They should be winning World Cups. They should be winning ICC events, but they're not doing that either. So then why not ask them to retire? I think it is fair to tell them to retire, because they're not even winning what they claim is their priority. Bilaterals are not their priority anymore. They're not winning ICC tournaments that are their priority. So it's fair to ask them to retire. On the other hand, though, with the why are we scheduling bilaterals if the guys who are playing these bilaterals can rarely make it to the ICC tournaments? Because if you look at it now, we brought back Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli for this T20 World Cup, and that means that we have to drop one among Yashasvi Jaiswal and Shubman Gill. Jaiswal and Gill, they've been regularly playing in the Indian T20 setup for this since the last T20 World Cup. But now, because Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli wanted to come back, we have to drop one of them. And now, to accommodate a sixth bowler, people are even suggesting Virat Kohli open with Rohit Sharma and we drop Yashasvi Jaiswal also. So you see how what is happening now. For many players to come back, some even are coming back from injury, some are coming back from their rest or whatever. We are having to drop youngsters from the team who played for India for 1 year. So how is this supposed to be fair on them? That guys who play for the team on a regular basis get dropped when the ICC tournaments come. This is not fair at all. And then I think another angle we have to see is from ICC, because you look at these bilaterals now, ever since 2019, or since the pandemic, a lot of teams now are not fielding their full strength teams in the bilaterals. Some teams are just playing less bilaterals. They're playing with their full strength teams in the bilaterals, but they're playing bilateral series less frequently, at least when it comes to the white ball format. So you have to question ICC too, from their end, why we're having these bilaterals at all. If they're not really been being taken seriously, we're not playing them with the full strength teams, and it takes away, the whole standards of international cricket, which is supposed to be the highest level of cricket. So ICC has to look into that and maybe question if it's really necessary to hold a long white ball bilateral series anymore, when the main players are really not interested in these. The top level international cricketers are not really interested in playing these bilaterals. That is something that needs to be looked into. So now I'll come to RCB in particular. Right now, I think I said this on yesterday's show. See, in any tournament where you play in a home and away format, you need to, especially in cricket, in this sport, you need to find a way to first win at home. First of all, if you win at home, half the job is done. If you win most of your fixtures at home, you can consider half the job or 40% of the job to be done. In the context of IPL, when you are considering qualifying for playoffs, home games, you should aim to win all seven of your home games, practically speaking. If you win 7 on 7 out of home, the best case scenario, you're almost sure to make the playoffs. Then you only need to win 2 or 3 matches away from home in order to make the playoffs. But even if you win 5 out of 7, you've done a pretty good job. You win 5 out of 7 on your home ground, because then you don't need to um, worry too much about your away games. You can find a way to win 2 or 3 away from home, and you can somehow make it to the playoffs. But RCB, after all these years, they play 7 out of 14 games in Chinnaswamy Stadium every year. Chinnaswamy Stadium being the smallest ground, the ground with the smallest boundaries, easiest batting wicket in India, you could argue. But they've not found, they don't have a strong batting lineup that can exploit those conditions. You can't You need that's basically common sense. If you're playing at home, you need to put together a team that will exploit the conditions in your home ground. If you can't even exploit your own home conditions, you're doomed. And that's the problem for RCB. RCB needs to, first of all, they need to prioritize having a strong batting lineup. From number one to number seven, it should be full of big hitters who will be able to hit sixers at will. They should find a lineup, a batting lineup like this that will play with a fearless approach. If they bat first in Bangalore, they should have a vision of scoring 230 runs, 240 runs, and batting their opposition out of the match. Then, even if their bowling is a bowling attack that will concede 200, they will get away with it. You can get away with having an ordinary bowling attack at Chinnaswamy Stadium. Their bowling attack, even if they concede on an average 200 per innings, that's okay. If they have a batting lineup that will score 230 and 240 runs, and then if they're chasing, of course, they should make their batting lineup in a way that anything below 220, between 220 and 230 is chaseable, and below 220 anything they can chase with ease. They should make their batting lineup that strong.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, let's come to tomorrow game that is in Mallanpur, another third game of the season. First game was played on a day game and second was day night game. Another day night game is coming. So coming to Krishna, the fan of Rajasthan Royals. Finally, Rajasthan Royals lost the game. Okay, Krishna, coming to you. So many injury news is also coming that Berger and Sandeep Sharma is in a, going to give a fitness test. Might be he will be not. Both are not available. So Krishna, do you think the same playing 11 is coming like yesterday? Means Keshav Maharaj will be your impact player when
That's a
you
very bad
fall
news. That
second.
is a thrash news, I would say. Burger, who was giving you wickets in power play, he's been dropped. So now Rajasthan are doomed, I feel. Burger, who was giving you wickets in power play, we saw when Burger and then Sandeep was playing in first four matches, Rajasthan was winning. When they get out, when they changed the 11, Rajasthan lost. So that's the problem. Burger gives you wicket in power play that missed against GT. If Burger was there, he would have given wicket in power play, and Sandeep would have been great dead bowler. And Sandeep is very good dead bowler. We have seen in past also. So that is a very bad news. And now I don't trust on Aves because he always leaks runs. Only thing RR can get saved is while they if they chase. If they chase, they can chase 180 also. So only the toss depends tomorrow. If whoever wins the toss will bowl, and anything is chaseable in this ground. So I feel only toss can save RR tomorrow, and I don't trust on Avish because he only performed well in the two matches against DC and some LSG, I think. But that also Sandeep saved it because Sandeep was also bowling with the death, and Sandeep saved RR. He bowled beauty and he saved Rajasthan. Otherwise, Puran and KL would have finished the match. That Sandeep delivery only changed the context of the game. So. I don't know why fitness test is there when you're already fit. You already played first four matches. Then why are you giving again fitness test? I don't understand this.
Okay. Coming to Shri. So
And I
Shri,
want to say Kunal bhai that
yes.
Sanju Samson has to improve on his slow over rate also. He got 12 lakh rupees fine because of the slow over
Now,
rate. No fielders was there in the
Rishabh Pant
boundary.
got two times.
Yes, yes,
It
same with Rishabh
happens.
Pant. So, but still, because of that RR loss, no fielder was in boundary, and nobody could have stopped the boundary of Rashid Khan hitting. That's also costed. So, uh, I don't. The Sanju should improve on his this thing. Means he should do fast. Means he should bowl fast because you are distracting the bowler also. When the bowler is bowling, you are distracting him by talking to him. Let the bowler bowl any whatever he wants, and he's distracting the bowler also. He's not in concentration also. The bowler is not in the concentration also. He's bowling anything, and we saw that with Kuldeep Sen. Butler was talking to Kuldeep Sen. Sanju was talking to Kuldeep Sen. Then Kuldeep Sen was getting distracted. That's why he bowled no ball. That's why he gave two three wides also. So don't talk to the bowler. Let the bowler do his job. I want to say, and do the bowling fast so that you don't get fined also, and penalty doesn't hurt you. I would say.
Okay, coming to Shri. So Shri, if I talk about the opening combination of Rajasthan Royals, we are waiting for SSP Jaiswal big knock in this IPL. What are the issues you are thinking that SSP Jaiswal need to address? Do you think that SSP Jaiswal is giving his wicket easily? Yes, Shri.
I think he's stuck, Kunal bhai. I think he's stuck.
Yes, in fact, he's giving his throwing away his yeah. He's a guy who scored two test. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I'm hearing you. Okay, but I'm talking about IPL. Means as of now, means
Yeah, 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 yeah.
there is some
Exactly. Exactly what I'm trying to yeah, what I'm trying to explain is he's a guy who scored two test double hundreds and in full speed. I mean, there's no excuse. He's a young man. He's a very young man. No excuse of tired also. And he's thrown away his wicket more than four times like this. In fact, in four
yeah.
matches.
Okay, coming to Rahul, what are the issues you are thinking in Yashasvi Jaiswal?
Well, I'm not sure
In
why
four
what's happened
matches,
to
he's
SSV
yeah.
Jaiswal in this tournament. I mean, he came off a very good Test match series against England. I know Test match format and T20 format is very different, but Jaiswal was doing well in the T20 series with Afghanistan as well. The series against Australia, he was doing very well, and then yeah, even in the first match, he got out to a very promising start, 24 of 21, but then somehow he's not finding his rhythm, not finding runs after that. Uh, and so he's not in form, but I'm sure he will find form very quickly. He's a bat player with a very good technique, and he's a player who's capable of scoring quickly. He's good at solving issues with the bat, so he can find his form sometime soon. I'm sure he will look for it, and this is an ideal batting wicket. Bulanpur in Mohali, I think. It's an ideal pitch for batting, so Jaiswal can find a way to score runs over here. Rajasthan Royals, they have to put that defeat behind them, the one that happened against Gujarat Titans. They have to consider it as a one-off and move on to this match. Of course, they have a head start on Punjab Kings. Punjab Kings has only two wins. Rajasthan has got three, so sorry, four. So they will be at the top no matter whether they win or lose this match, so they shouldn't feel under pressure, or they shouldn't start having feelings like they have to win this match. They should just go out there and win.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so coming to Shri, talking about Punjab Kings combination, there is news coming that Liam Livingston is almost fit. Might be he will coming tomorrow. So Shri, do you think replacing Sikandar Raza is good option in Punjab Kings? I think there is some issue. Okay, Krishna, can you tell me? Do you think replacing Sikandar Raza with a Liam Livingston is good option or any other option you are thinking?
See, he showed good signs versus this SRH, but he couldn't score big. That's also concern. And Livingston was scoring 30s, 40s. I think he was scoring when he was without injury, and he was fit when he was playing for Punjab. He was scoring 30s and 40s. So that can be possible. Both are go, but Sikandara is better part-timer spinner than Livingston. But in batting, I feel Livingston is much better. Livingston can finish off the games also if he needed. Then they have Ashutosh and Shashank Singh.
Shashank
That's
Singh.
also yes. So that's also there with them. So Livingston, I think he will come back if they make changes. But nothing else changes. But if you see Punjab, in starting they blew away SRH batting top three, but still they lead 180 runs. And same both bowling attack means Rajasthan and Punjab both start well, but they considered 180 against Gujarat, the same opposition. So both have their weaknesses in their bowling also. Their bowling is very poor, both of the teams. And because of Sandeep not playing in the 11, Rajasthan bowling, that bowling becomes more weak. And Burger in the upfront, he's not taking, he was taking wickets, but he's not available. That's also a concern for Rajasthan. Now they are dependent on both who will take upfront wickets. For Punjab, they have Harshdeep and Rabada who can take upfront wickets. So they have good bowling attack Punjab. So Livingstone is a good player. He can play spin well. If he needed, he can win you matches also. So I think he will come in the extra tomorrow.
Okay, coming to Rahul, there is comment that remove Baristo instead of Raza. So Rahul, how much it will give balance to this team?
Mm, I don't know if that is a very good move to do, because Bairstow, we know he can be very dangerous on his day as a top order batsman. But you could try doing that. Maybe you can have who is it? Prab Simran Singh opening the batting with Shikhar Dhawan, and then you can have Sikandar Raza in the middle order. Sikandar Raza is a pretty good middle order batsman. He plays well in very clutch situations, so he could help you out. That could be a move that is, tried as an experiment, because Bairstow so far hasn't really come to his best in this
And maybe
IPL
Rahul, you
tournament.
can give opportunity to Shashank Singh. It can also be possible. Means Shashank Singh can play at number three, number four Sam Curran, then Sikandar Raza, then Liam Livingston. Power packed middle order. It can
Shashank
be a
Singh
good option.
being promoted up the order can be tried. I mean, we've seen his hitting capabilities in the last two games. He won Punjab Kings the match against Gujarat Titans out of nowhere, and then he almost made Punjab Kings defeat Sunrisers Hyderabad. Coming from behind, he came very close to doing that. That too, chasing 29 runs off the last over. He almost did that for Punjab Kings. Um, so yeah, Shashank Singh can be promoted up the order ahead of other batsmen who are not really in good form. We've seen the last two matches Punjab Kings having collapses. So if Shashank Singh comes earlier, he can prevent that collapse, and maybe Punjab Kings could win these matches with much more ease.
Okay. Coming to Shri, can you hear me, Shri?
I think his network is not there. I think he's cut.
Yes, yes. Today network issue is there. Okay, for Shri. Okay, okay. Coming to Krishna. So, prediction wise, who is your winner tomorrow?
I
Home
think
team or
team. I think whoever chases will win. I have feeling because in Mulanpur chasing becomes easier. We saw that in past two games also. Chasing becomes easier. But when Punjab chased against DC, then Punjab came close to chase against SRH also, but only lost by 2 runs. So I think chasing is become easier. So I think winner is whoever chase will win. Or anyone Raul Bhai will agree with me. So I think toss will be the factor. Chasing will be easier. If you want to defend total, then you have to post 200 plus total. Then you can defend it.
okay? Rahul comment from Cricket Lover is saying Sam Curran is a biggest fraud. Don't you think Sam Curran is still good all rounder in T20 still?
Yeah, he's still a very decent all rounder. It's just that this IPL has been a bit of a struggle for him so far. He hasn't done as well as the team would have liked him to do. But Punjab Kings have good all rounders. You can expect them to come to form at any time. Hopefully, it'll happen in the next few matches, and then they can get their IPL campaign back on track.
Yeah, of course. Your prediction, Rahul, who is going to win?
It's a very tough prediction, but I'm going to give the edge to Rajasthan Royals in this match. I feel they're still in a decent form in spite of the last match. Um, Although Punjab Kings can bring it close, I feel that. they might fall short again. So I'm going to give, let's say, 53-47 to Rajasthan Royals.
53-47. Okay. Yeah, in my side, I'm 60-40 favor of Rajasthan, because still I am thinking Punjab have some so many issues. Means they have to see where
Yeah, the
Young
additional
Livingston will
issue
play.
is that bowling and yeah is to not leak runs. Means he has to bowl well also, and we know that Sandeep and Burger are not playing, so they have to step up because when Rajasthan was winning first four matches, that's because Sandeep and Burger were in the level, and Bolt had a company with Burger who destroyed MI batting also top order. So Burger is also a big miss, and
Krishna,
even if
one more point is there. Punjab is quite dependent on their lower order batsmen. If I talk about Ashutosh and Sashant Singh, they played maximum number of balls. What I have seen, Dhawan played only one game. In one game, Sam Curran played quite well. So there is issue with this team. So I think when a team having so many issues, then automatically Rajasthan is becoming favorite tomorrow.
Yes, absolutely. I think so. Punjab, they still have a lot of holes, I think, in their batting lineup, and their bowling also is not the strongest. So I
Yeah,
feel these
yes.
weaknesses can be exploited by Rajasthan Royals. In fact, Rajasthan Royals actually for the last 3 years they've had a very strong team on paper,
Okay.
batting and bowling. They should really be dominating, have dominated the competition in these last 3 years. But last year, this is actually the stage where it fell apart for the Royals, because I think last season they were 5 wins and 1 loss, and then somehow everything came apart from there. They somehow lost, went on a big losing streak, but now, a second year in a row, they won their first 4 matches. Yeah, they lost a match, but they'll be hoping that this is not that the previous defeat against Gujarat Titans is not the turning point for them in this IPL.
Okay, Shri, your prediction, who is going to win tomorrow?
Uh, Never write off any team in this format, but I think it's going to be Rajasthan Royals. Also, one more thing I would like to add: this ground in Mulanpur is a village area, and it's also a smaller ground if you compare to Sector 16 Chandigarh and PCA Mohali. So six hitting looks lot easier in this ground comparing to the other two. Mulanpur, it's a suburb of Chandigarh, and the ground is smaller. Yeah, I mean the play area, not the stadium. I'm saying, yeah,
Yeah, play area
boundaries.
is there, but fast bowlers enjoyed here so far. They have taken 24 wickets and only four
Yeah.
wickets for spinners. So let's see. Might be tomorrow the wicket will be two paced. If there is two pace wicket, so you can say that team who can chase will win the match easily. Possible.
Yes, possible.
Yeah. So let's
I
see. Yes.
I think this is going to be. I mean, I know it's a small sample size, 2 matches, but it'll be a 170, 180 wicket. That'll be a par score. 200 will be a winning score on this pitch.
No
Um,
doubt.
uh, yeah, 190, 200. That'll be a winning score on this pitch. 170, 180 is par. Anything below 170, I think that should be easy to chase.
Okay, yeah, of course. Okay, guys. So thank you very much. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Shri, for coming.
thank you
Thank you,
for
cricket
having.
lover. Okay, and your questions are really great. And guys, I will also tell you, so you can join me all the handles. You can in the channel you can visit, and you will see wherever you want to speak. You can speak with me, either it is Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere. So you subscribe it also. We will enjoy the IPL. So it is just a start, and we are about to half season is completing almost. I think in the next week half season will be completed. So we have so many discussion always there, and I hope you all enjoying the show also. So I am hoping that you will support us like you have done in previous year also. So till then, thank you very much. Bye bye
You
and good night.